Hello and welcome to Dorky TV. Today's video is going to be a variation on Listen to Dorky's brain farts as he does something on the next island. The unexpected plot twist is that I will be crafting some Lysterium PowerContainers instead of the usual mining or hunting. Although I guess you already knew that because of the title you clicked on. Anyway, let's get the most important part out of the way first. In case you are wondering why I was crafting these things and whether this blueprint is profitable to craft, I must disappoint you. It is not a profitable blueprint, and the reason why I crafted it was that I wanted to skill up a little and I had tons of Lysterium from my recent mining trip. As far as I can remember, I managed to break even crafting this poop on one occasion. Other than that, every single crafting run I did on these was a loss. The quality rating of my Lysterium PowerContainer blueprint is only 41 though, and that does have a negative impact on my returns from the blueprint. However, I am guessing that most people who might be thinking about crafting these either already have a low quality rating blueprint or will get one rather than pay premium for a 100 quality rating one. In other words, if you are a proud owner of low quality rating Lysterium PowerContainer blueprint, like good old Dorky, expect bad TT returns until you bring that quality rating up a lot. However, do not expect profits even after that, not unless you have a friend who is willing to buy the product off of your hands at a really nice markup. Although, if you are in possession of large quantities of Lysterium and are located on a planet where you are unlikely to sell it at any sort of reasonable markup, then nothing is stopping you from crafting power containers. By the way, I will edit out a lot of the crafting footage depending on how long of a brain fart I end up having today. I am quite certain that it will be much shorter than those 40-ish minutes it took me to click through all my Lysterium. Somehow, I do not think there are all that many people out there whose idea of fun is watching a 40-minute crafting video with no commentary, even if there is some random crappy music playing the whole time. I suspect even my mining videos of that kind are pushing the envelope of what people can endure without falling asleep. Also, the place I chose for my craft was pretty much random. When I am on the next island, I usually do my crafts down in ancient Greece to hopefully help the revenue from the place a little bit. It isn't much, but as far as I am concerned, there is no downside to it either, so I might as well do my part. Plus, I enjoy the look of the place. Anyway, there was one more thing that I wanted to talk about in regards to crafting. If you always do the number of clicks you set up at the start of your run and do not recycle your materials returned by the near success clicks, then this does not affect you in any way. However, if you are like me and often do those extra clicks, then be careful when calculating your returns. The crafting summary provided by the crafting interface shows your TT return from the clicks you actually did, rather than from the materials you started with. So if you do those extra clicks, it will always show a larger number of PED than what you are actually left with after the craft. To check the real return, you have to check the TT value of all the leftover materials and product you got. Either way, I certainly would not mind the ability to throw the materials I want to use into the crafting machine and have it calculate my results from that, even if I reuse a portion of those materials that got returned as near successes. The way it is now, it just adds up all the stuff I received from the clicks I did. Of course, such functionality would be a quality of life improvement, and it's not necessary. It would be nice though, but I guess there is no such thing in hunting and mining either, and most people probably do not care about this sort of stuff anyway. I just wanted to mention it in case someone who does not craft often and is not aware of this possible inaccuracy in returns showed by the crafting interface ends up watching this video and listening to my brain farts all the way up to this point. Anyway, I will show you the difference between the return showed by the crafting interface and the actual return I had at the end of this video, which will come in just a few seconds. I just have to share with you where I got the inspiration for today's crafting video. I was sitting on the shitter, and that is where a bunch of your pad will go most of the time you decide to craft something more expensive than few packs per click in Entropia universe. Well, I guess unless you really need some components to make something more useful for your own use, like amps, force multipliers or tools. Although I guess most of the time you can buy just about anything you might want to craft at a cheaper cost than if you actually go make it yourself. That is unless you have big enough of a budget to craft your stuff in bulk. Anyway, that is all I wanted to say today. Thank you for watching. I hope you are having a wonderful day, and please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. Thank you and good luck out there. And now those crafting results.